Breaking tonight, a state task force that was guiding recommendations for a new Florida Museum of African American History is now looking for replacements. Glad you're here with us on 10 Tampa Bay. I'm Frank Wiley.
And I'm Courtney Robinson. This comes after a member from our area resigned. 10 Investigates' Emerald Morrow is first with this story. And Emerald, you received that resignation letter directly.
Yes, the director of the Woodson Museum in St. Pete confirms to us first that she has resigned from that task force.
Terri Lipsey Scott was appointed to a new task force created to plan for a state museum on Black history.
I move that we close the nominations for chair.
But after just a few months on board, she stepped down.
I resigned from the museum, Black History Museum Task Force as a result of a potential conflict of interest.
This came up during one of the task force meetings where Scott pitched the idea of making the Woodson home to the state museum.
It appeared that there were some who were concerned about me being a part of the decision-making process as it relates to where the museum may ultimately land.
There have already been some other controversies. Only Governor DeSantis, House Speaker Paul Renner, and Senate President Kathleen Passidomo were in charge of appointing members, and the Democratic lawmaker behind the bill to create the task force was left out of the group. Some have also raised questions about whether the museum will depict an accurate version of Black history, given Republican-led battles over racial issues. Lipsey did not address questions about politics, only saying,
I choose not to be a distraction where there is even the potential of a conflict. The work is far too important.
Emerald Morrow, 10 Investigates.
And 10 Investigates has asked the Department of State, which oversees the task force, for comment on Lipsey's resignation. We're waiting to hear back on that and on who might take her place.